my God. Ooh. Oh my God. This is about to get intense. Hey y'all, it's TBSO, aka Bella, aka The Ratchet Empath, and I'm back with another video. And for this video, I'm going to be doing a reading for the sign of Capricorn, okay? So let's go ahead and get right into it, you guys. Oh, the card's talking already. I know I always say this, but I want to apologize for me, taking a break, but I just needed it. You guys lived the same 2020 as I did. It was just so hectic. I definitely will. Oop, ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. Snip, snip. This sort of came out. I'm gonna put it back in, but that's the energy I'm feeling right now. Y'all probably cutting people off. Oh Lord, okay. Let's go ahead and get right into it because the card's already talking. Alright, so y'all already know how it works. I go ahead and I pick an overall song for you guys. The song that comes up in my head, I don't know, I guess I already started singing it. And ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. Snip, 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 and ain't nothing they got that. Oh, snip, snip. I don't know. So maybe y'all cutting somebody off, or maybe y'all already did, or maybe y'all are thinking about it. I don't know, but it is Capricorn season, so happy birthday. So if somebody is not making your birthday season the best it can be, then again, it ain't nothing to cut that. Oh, okay. See, y'all got the queen already. Okay, so if you're a king, if you're a queen, just know that that's what you are. So anybody that makes you feel like a peasant needs to not be present. Okay. Oh, you see what I did there? Anybody that makes you feel like a peasant needs to not be present because you are a queen and you are a king. Okay. So Capricorn, ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. And you got the Destroyer. Ooh. All right. I guess that's the right song. You got the Destroyer. Okay. The Destroyer. So even before I get into that, I feel like with the Destroyer energy, again, it ain't nothing to cut that. I don't know. You're definitely destroying something, but I feel like whatever you're destroying, you're going to go ahead and rebuild it. But I don't know. I'm hearing started from the bottom or starting from scratch. I don't know. I feel like something happened where you had to kind of destroy it. So this could be a relationship. This could be a friendship. It could be a project. It could be work. I don't know, but I'm getting this destructive energy, or maybe somebody was being very destructive in your life, or they're just destroying things, or maybe things just keep breaking, or something just keeps breaking, or something feels broken, or you feel broken, or you feel broke. It's like, oh, the prayer. Okay, so the Destroyer and the prayer. Interesting. It's like, I need you to know that your prayers have been answered. Your prayers have been heard. Your prayers have been heard. Like, I almost feel like you had to destroy something and now you're in the process of rebuilding that. And it's like you're praying that you don't have to go through that again. You're praying that you learn from the situation, that the other person learned from the situation. Okay, so with the Destroyer energy, that talks all about the savage, the unexpected, the rejected. And didn't I tell you that I was a savage? I don't know. I feel like you have to be savage with it. Like, I feel like, I don't know. I'm almost getting like you just kept getting chances after chances after chances after chances after chances. And like, the person was almost taking advantage of the situation. And if this is like a relationship, it's like they kept doing you dirty and it's like they just kept taking advantage of it. Or if this is like a friend, like they kept asking for money, you kept giving it to them, and then they kept taking advantage. Or this is a job, it's like for some reason, because of like quarantine or whatever, you had to take a pay cut, but then they were asking you to do just as much, if not more, of the work. It was like they were taking advantage of it. And you got to a point so much so that you're like, yo, I had to be savage. I had to cut it off. I had to do it immediately, which is crazy because the first card that flipped over when I was, shuffling the cards was the Sword. So like that cut off energy. And I feel like the cut off needs to be clean. It needs to be clean cut off. If you doing the ziggity zaggity cut off lines, baby girl, this is not no arts and craft. It needs to be clean cut, clear. That's what I'm getting with that. The Destroyer has necessary yet painful work to do in the world. Culturally, we have an aversion to endings. culturally, we have an aversion to endings, okay? So I feel like that's what it is. You were scared to end something. You were scared for something to come to a completion. But I think the completion is here. So right here, when it's saying that, just culturally speaking, not just you Capricorn, but culturally speaking, we have an aversion to endings. It's almost like that second guessing yourself when you already know something is over energy. And the thing that like we hang on to things that we already know we should let go of. I'm almost getting that image. I'm sure you guys have seen it of like when the rope is tied around your hand and it's like you're holding on, you're pulling, almost like in tug of war where you're holding on and you're pulling, and it's almost like it hurts more to keep holding on. It's like that holding on, you're holding on because you feel like if you let go, something is going to happen, but it's almost like that holding on is what is actually causing you the pain. It's like, and when you let go, it's almost like that fall back, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, don't worry, like you got clouds, baby. You got clouds behind you. Don't worry about the fallback. You good. It's saying the destroyer pulls the rug out from underneath of us. Relationships, jobs, homes, all forms of security. Ugh. The destroyer pulls the rug out from underneath relationships, jobs, homes, all forms of security. I'm getting the idea of you having to restart security. You having to redefine security, okay? Maybe some of you guys recently moved or had to move, or it's even if not a physical move, it's like a mental move. Like you had to move mentally. Like you had to, like when the rug was pulled from under you, it's like you had to create a new home, or you had to create a home within yourself. You had to create a security in yourself. Something that made you feel secure in the past is now bringing you a lot of anxiety, a lot of unrest. And I think you really need to note what that is and kind of move on from that, okay? It's the part of us that wants things to end. Girl, boy, you want this. It's like, I feel like this resisting of the ending, but it's like, you want it. You want this to end. You know you want this to end. Its painful orientation is to uncover our true purpose. Whatever it is that you've been holding on to, whatever it is that you have to destroy, this needs to be destroyed so it can reveal your true purpose. I'm almost getting like opening up a gift. When you opening up a Christmas gift, if you're a normal person, you don't unwrap it and put the wrapper over here. Nah, but you tear that shit up. You tear it up, and when you tear it up and you open up the present, you're like, oh, nobody cares about the box unless you're like a cat or a child. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares about the box. It's almost like you have to destroy that box. You have to open up that box in order to see the gift within you. So the words that are really standing out to me right now is that comfort, stagnancy. This is going to sound like a jab, and don't take this personal, Capricorn, but I feel like you had comfort and stagnancy. This is rock bottom and this is you. And it's like, it's like you're waving above rock bottom. It's like, no, hit that bit. Hit rock bottom. Once you hit rock bottom, it's nowhere to go but up. You know it's there, and it's like, I don't want to. No, hit rock bottom. Because when you hit that rock bottom, that's the momentum that pushes you up. That's the gravitational pull that just, I don't know, I'm making them noises, but y'all understand what I'm trying to say. It's like, don't get too comfort in stagnancy. Don't be complacent, Capricorn, okay? Because right now, I feel like you're going to make heads roll. Your 2020 was probably crazy for you. 2021 is going to be transformative for you, okay? Before I go on to the prayer, the words that stick out to me right now for the destroyer is swift and precise blows that redirect our life. Swift and precise blows that redirect our life, okay? Next, we have the prayer, okay? So right now with the prayer card, it says the worship, the reverence, the homage. What is prayer? When are we in a state of prayer? And when are we not? When are we in a state of prayer and when are we not? To whom or what do we pray? Prayer leads us beyond our ego as we move from our little story to a big one. Some say we are in a state of prayer anytime we are not in the center of our own thoughts. Others say prayer is a natural result of gratitude. Perhaps it is simply a surrender or service. It is a surrender. Whatever prayer is to you, this card reminds us of the importance of getting quiet, low, humble, and soft. Quiet, low, humble, and soft. Bow and touch the ground as your heart lifts to the sky. Though it may be uncomfortable, it is time. It is time. Nothing else we do. Nothing else will do. Nothing else will do. Offering to be of service. Asking for guidance. Okay. These cards go perfect together because this is kind of like the yin and yang, the dark and the light, the gravity and the flight of it all. I almost feel like that's what I was talking about when I say hit rock bottom, because this prayer is going to lift you up. I think this is really important. The word that is standing out for me is hope. It's really important for you not to lose hope. I think because things were so hard for you and things were so like unbelievably what the fuckish. I know that's not like a term, but it's like, yo, what the fuck? Like, what the hell? What? It's almost like I'm just getting like a moment of, is this really happening? Is this really life? And I think what's important about the card, that the reason that you got prayer, is that like asking for help, asking for guidance. You know, the word that keeps coming to my mind is like gratitude. I'm getting the need for you to have gratitude for what happened, the need for you to have gratitude for the thing that got destroyed. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting this sense that with the prayer card here, like this is you calling out. This is you reaching out to a friend, reaching out to a mother, a father, just a parental figure, or just like actual help, like, you know what I'm saying, like a therapist or just somebody where you can kind of have a listening ear. I'm almost getting like you need to, like, you might have been keeping it in, like whatever happened, whatever had destroyed, you might have been keeping it in and keeping it in. And I think you need to kind of let it out. Okay. Like you need to release, you need to actually act. And I'm getting the sense that like you've been keeping in what you want. And it's like a closed mouth don't get fed. Closed mouth don't get fed. If you want something, you need to ask for it. And not only do you need to ask for it, you need to believe that it is obtainable. Okay? You need to be very open and honest about the things that you want, about what your expectations are, about what you will stand for and what you will not stand for. Things that are red flags, things that are non-negotiables is the word I'm getting. And I'm also getting you need to kind of rely on a higher power, regardless of your religion, what you believe, whatever. You need to know that you are only human. Okay. Even if you are extravagant, hold your own, boss, even if you're all those things, a boss still needs help. Also with the prayer, I'm getting close your eyes. I don't know what made me say that, but I'm getting close your eyes. I don't know. I'm almost getting like you don't even know what to pray for. Like you don't even know what you want. Or maybe you do know what you want, but you don't know how to ask for it. And it's like, I think you need to get in that place of calmness, of allowance, of unexpectancy. I don't know. Like I can't explain it. Like you need to just get in a place where you're able to allow your prayers to come into fruition. Okay, it's almost like I'm almost getting like, I've been praying for this, why is it not here? I've been praying for this, why is it not here? And that's what needs to kind of come to a halt. It's like you need to, even if your prayers are not here, you need to be so, this is what I just made a video about this. When you're manifesting something, when you're praying for something, when you're asking for something, it will not come until two things happen. One, you are so grateful that it is already here. You need to be in a state of grace, in a state of gratitude that what you're manifesting is already here. One, and two, you need to let it go. And I know it's like, it's almost like the opposite. Like what I'm supposed to be so thankful it's already here, but I'm supposed to be so detached from it that I just let it go. Yes. If you're chasing something, that means it's running from you. And it's almost the idea of, one, you're not going to have to chase what is yours. And two, things come to you when you actually kind of run away from them. It's like when you actually run away from somebody, and you know how it is. Like, let's say you're all up on somebody. Hey, what's good? What's happening? And they're like, hey. You're like, okay. So they kind of expect you to kind of keep trying. And instead of keep trying, you're like, fuck that shit. Let me go over here. And they're like, wait a minute. Hold on. How come? And then they become the pursuer. That's the energy I'm getting. Like, if you were pursuing someone, pursuing a job, pursuing a friendship, pursuing whatever it is, you need to walk away from it for you to truly be appreciated. Whatever you were chasing, whatever you were praying for, you need to walk away from it in order for it to appreciate you. Okay, so let's go ahead and move right into the tarot. I got the Two of Swords, but it came out in reverse. So right here with the Two of Swords, that's letting me know that you have been super indecisive in these last couple of days, weeks, months, whatever. You have been really indecisive. You feel very blindfolded. You feel like you don't have all the information. You feel for some reason all the information is not there. I don't know the whole story. Okay, well, regardless of if you know the whole story, you know how you feel inside. So this is saying to trust your intuition. And I know we say that all the time, but it's like, that's because you need to do it all the time. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of the cards out here first. You guys got the Four of Swords, putting it to rest, putting something to rest. You got the Nine of Cups, and it came out in reverse. I didn't want it to come out in reverse, Capricorn, but it did. I'm sorry. Last card. Oh, 2 cards came out. Ooh. Okay, so I went ahead and pulled out your tarot cards. The cards you got is the Two of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Nine of Cups in reverse, and the Emperor and the Hierophant came out together, okay? So with that, I'm getting something is being put to rest, okay? The Four of Swords talks all about rest. It talks all about meditation. I don't know if you meditate, Capricorn, but you need to. And I always tell people meditation does not have to look like you sitting there, honestly, that is a good way to meditate, but it doesn't always have to look like that. Meditation can be cooking. Meditation can be yoga. Meditation can be dancing. Meditation can be just being alone, laying down in your bed. It's really more about your mind. I feel like right now you've been having a lot of thoughts. You've been very much contemplative on everything. You've been probably thinking about who you want to cut out of your life. I'm seeing a lot of swords in this. I'm just... I don't know. What is that one game? Slice with the fruit or fruit slices? I'm like, I don't know why. That's what I'm getting right now. I feel like you just cutting hoes off. You cutting niggas off. You cutting bitches off. I don't know, Capricorn, but get in. Let me cut that bitch off, Miss Nib. That job, that friend, that relationship, honey, whatever it is. Okay, I think it's a lover, Capricorn. You got the Lover's card in reverse, baby, right under the Two of Swords. So obviously you've been indecisive about a relationship. And this relationship has left you feeling very much restless. And I think this is you really deciding that you want to put the relationship to rest. And if you don't want to put the relationship to rest, this is you being able to, needing to verbalize what you want and what you expect in a relationship, okay? With the Nine of Cups coming out in reverse, this lets me know that you have not been satisfied in any type of way. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and get the last 4 out as well. But even right here with the Nine of Cups, I'm almost getting like you're coming into a satisfaction as well. My camera is about to die, so when it dies, I'm going to go ahead and restart it, you guys. Oh my God, the Hierophant on top of each other. Woo! This is about to get intense. Okay, hey guys, I'm back. My camera died. But anyway, going right back into it, like I said, I already pulled out all the cards. So what I'm going to do, this almost is reading like a movie, honestly. Like I'm getting very much Tyler Perry, Why Did I Get Married, The Diary of an Angry Black Woman. You are having so much difficulty making a decision, and the decision was weighing heavily on you. Like you were genuinely confused about what to do, what the next steps are, what your life looks like, what decisions you need to make. And with that, it kind of left you restless. And I honestly think that this is telling you, like, one, you need to actually recharge your energy. I'm hearing the word replenish. You need to replenish yourself because whatever you went through was exhausting physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, on all levels, you feel this somewhat of a I give up. And I don't even want to say I give up. It just is somewhat of a I need to take a step back. I need to take a rest. I need a pillow and a comfortable bed, honey. Like, I'm almost getting like you going to a hotel room just to go to a hotel room. Like, yeah, I got a bed, but I need to be in a hotel right now. Like, that's the energy I'm getting with this, because I'm getting very much like you need relaxation. You need meditation. You need rest. You need, because you've been just heavily contemplating. You've been contemplating X, Y, Z, A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. And it's like, okay, your head hurt. Okay, your head hurt. Take a rest. Close the book. Breathe. Something is missing. Like, you just wasn't satisfied. It was feeling very much unbalanced. It was giving very much dissatisfaction. It was giving very much like the bouginess without the money. It's like somebody being bougie, but they broke. Like, I don't know if that makes sense to y'all, but I hope y'all know what I'm trying to get at. It's like, I'm also hearing the word like materialistic. I don't know if that was you, Capricorn, or somebody else. Somebody was giving, and somebody was taking, and like both people were dissatisfied. Like, the person was giving was dissatisfied because they just kept giving and not getting anything in return. And the person that was getting was dissatisfied because they were just, I don't want to say selfish, but it's like, there's good selfish and there's bad selfish. And I feel like the selfishness was unwarranted. That's what I'm going to say about that. With the Emperor and the Hierophant here coming together, when you think about the Emperor and the Empress getting together, it's like that power couple. But in this reading, so instead of being like a father figure, an authority, like bringing structure, I'm getting dominating, I'm getting abusive, excessive, lack of control, lack of like, I don't know. I just somebody who's not flexible. They're inflexible. They will not budge. They don't want to hear it. La 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 la. That's what I'm getting with this Emperor energy. Like you know how there's good emperors and a bad emperors. Like, an emperor can really rule and help the city, or emperor can completely destroy the city and just deplete it of its resources. That's what I'm getting. A depletion of resources with this. Okay, so moving on with the Hierophant card, that talks all about spirituality, like wisdom, beliefs. And I feel like whatever happened to you, you had to completely change your beliefs. You had to completely go back to tradition cycles or generational curses. Almost like you need to kind of look back and be like, is this what I want my future to look like? Is this what I want my kids' future to look like? Is this what I want? And I'm also getting, I don't know why, I'm also getting, I need more information. I need to learn. Almost like you had to really evaluate your beliefs, evaluate your religion. And I'm not just talking about Christian, Catholic, Muslim. I'm talking about your religion as in what you believe to be true. Okay? So with the Lovers card coming here in reverse, just to let me know everything. Something wasn't balanced. It was very much giving me very much imbalance. It's giving me very much one-sided. It's giving me very much unrequited love. And this ain't gonna be for all Capricorns, okay? So this may not resonate with all you guys, or this could be a past energy. This could be a present energy. This could be a future energy, okay? Take it how it resonates. But with the Lovers card here also coming out in reverse, it's also giving me very much self-love. Like, this is like you were seeking love outwardly, and whatever happened made you realize that you need to love yourself first. Two things cannot happen if self-love is not there. One, nobody can love you. Two, you can't love anybody else. I mean, not to sound harsh, or, of course you can love people. Of course people can love you, but not in that purest form, okay? This is giving me very much, you need to love yourself. You need to give time to yourself. I'm getting like unfairness, lack of accountability. Okay, so with the unfairness and lack of accountability, either you were very much lacking accountability, or the relationship was so unfair that the other person just was not being accountable for their part, their portion of the imbalance They're part of the heartbreak. They're part of the what the fuckness. Okay, it's like somebody was making it seem like you were the one who was doing all this, and really they were pretty much the one who's responsible, or vice versa. Then you don't have to worry because things are going to balance out. Everything, like, what is it? Every reaction has a reaction, okay? So if you know that you put in wellness and goodness and love and genuine and blah, 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 then don't even worry about getting revenge. I'm almost feeling like revenge. Yeah, you can get revenge if you want to, but the only thing better than you personally getting revenge is the universe getting revenge. Because it's one thing if somebody smacks you and you smack them back, but it's another thing when somebody smacks you and the motherfucker get hit by a car. I mean, God forbid. I'm not wishing that on nobody. But y'all know what I'm saying. Like, I mean, you can go ahead and smack the person back, or you can let the person get smacked with whatever the universe wants to smack them with. That's all I'm saying. I'm not wishing no negative on nobody, and you want to make sure that you're not wishing negative on nobody either, because it's going to come back and haunt you. Let go. Let it go. Let it go. Okay. And I'm also getting, even with just, I'm hearing court. So you might be going to court soon. Okay. So with that being said, you want to make sure you have all your ducks in a row. You want to make sure you have all your paperwork. You want to make sure you have your receipts ready. Boom. Yeah, I got the receipts right here on December 25th, 2020. Like Christmas Day. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm getting like, get your receipts ready. Like, if you're not going to court, it may just be like having to get an outside look on the situation. You know what I'm saying? But either way, I think this is definitely letting you know that things are going to get rectified. Things are going to get rectified. Give it time. Give it space. Give it clarity. Okay? The words are relentless, burnout, unmotivated. So the Son of Swords is usually very motivated. They're ready to, ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. Snip, snip. Ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. Snip, snip. Let's go, let's go. And with it coming out in reverse, it's like you got your scissors in your hand, but you too lazy to cut. It's like it's like you're there. You got your armor. You're ready. You're ready, but it's like you're not ready. You know what I'm saying? It's like you put your seatbelt on, but you ain't started the car yet. That's kind of what I'm getting from this energy. And I'm also getting a burnout, like an energy, like you put so much energy into it already. Oh, and if you're looking at this right now, he has roses on the floor. He's holding a bird in his hand. It's like he has his eye on the riches in the background. I'm getting you dropped everything for this situation that left you unsatisfied. If this is a job, it's like you left your old job for this new job and now you don't like it. If this is like a relationship, it's like you put everything into this relationship. You cut off all your holes for this relationship, and now it's like all your roses are on the floor. It's okay. It's okay, Capricorn. Don't be sad. Don't be discouraged. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Be glad. Be glad that it ended, because you could still be in this cycle of destruction. But wait, let me stop. For those of you who are still in this cycle of destruction, ask yourself why. Why? And even if you're out of it, ask yourself why. What was the reason behind me going through that? What was the reason behind me going through that? I really think that is going to be important in you being able to kind of forgive yourself and forgive the other person. What's next? Okay, I went through all that. What's next? And you know what's next? The Hierophant. You got the Hierophant twice, and they are on top of each other, which is letting me know your belief system has been shaken to the core, and that is okay. But the right here, like really the way this is all set up, like with the prayer, the Empress, and the Hierophant, with the Hierophant on top of it, I'm getting you returning back to your roots, you returning back to your belief system, or you creating a whole new belief system that works a lot better. You going back to your religious beliefs. And that's, again, that can be actual religion, Christianity, Catholic, Muslim, Hinduism, Taoism, Buddhism, whatever. But this is you being able to really figure out, what are my core beliefs? What are my go-tos? Okay. What are my I don't want to say my pros and cons, but like, what are my unnegotiables? Okay, this is you when I get in a relationship again. What is just unnegotiable to me? Like, if this person cannot bring X, Y, and Z to the table, I will not even give them my time of day. If this job cannot bring X, Y, and Z to the table, I will not give them my time of day. If this friendship cannot bring X, Y, and Z to the table, I will not give them my time of day. That's simple. I'm just getting the sense of you actually seeking help, like professional help. And no, this is not like no shade or nothing. To be honest, we all need a little bit of therapy, baby. But I think this is you actually going to a doctor, you going to a specialist, you going to somebody who is like, even if it's like you going to a pastor, a therapist, a specialist, a psychiatrist, whatever, or a friend who is heavily educated on the subject or the matter or whatever it is, or you going to a relationship specialist, or you actually going to, counseling with this person or by yourself, whatever it is. I think this is you seeking professional help, actual help, really being able to seek a mentor. Okay, if not, you're seeking like actual help, you getting a mentor. You're getting somebody who is going to help you realize who the hell you are, who the hell you ain't, and who the hell you finna let into your life, and who you need to aim to cut that bitch off since then. Right here, it says, the Hierophant suggests you are following the conventional and staying within the bounds of the tried and the tested model. You are not yet willing to go out on a limb or offer any new innovative ideas. Instead, you adhere to the key principles and rules that will lead you to a successful result. I'm also hearing like rules, like this is you creating rules. This is you creating boundaries. I don't know what it is about Capricorns, and this may not be you, but I feel like Capricorns and boundaries, some of y'all ain't the best with boundaries. Like, y'all are sometimes too open to energy, too receptive to what everybody else is doing and saying. I'm hearing you need to remember your boundaries. You need to write down your boundaries. You need to repeat your boundaries. Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. The word for 2021 for y'all is boundaries. Hierophant may call you to honor family traditions or sacred rituals that sit neglected. You are being asked to commit to a spiritual practice in the most wholesome form. No adaptation, no bending the rules. If you have been lacking ritual or tradition, create a regular practice such as a daily prayer or saying grace before a meal. Consider exploring your spiritual or religious heritage. Speak to group members or being a part of an institution. You may enjoy a deep sensing of comfort being surrounded by people who have well-established belief system and explicit values. Finding them may be as significant as exploring a new church or religious group, or simply joining a gym or online tarot community, or just any community that will help you. This card is about identifying with others and a way of thinking that will prompt future learning or further learning. And this is also, I think, also with this Hierophant card, she's sitting by herself. You know what I'm saying? She's on her throne. She already got her information that she needs. She's speaking to people. And with this Hierophant card, you see people sitting, praying. Again, this goes back to the prayer. These two cards right here, I'm getting prayer. I'm getting you going to a temple. I'm getting you finding a sanctuary. That's what it is. You need to find your sanctuary. January 2021, February 2021, you need to find your sanctuary. You need to find your family. You need to find your soul family, your soul group. Okay? Your prayers are going to be answered, Capricorn. Your prayers have been answered. You have to believe that. You have to be in the now, in the present. My prayers have been answered. You have to believe that so truly that you have no doubt in your body that the prayer you have been saying out loud has been answered, honey. I don't know. You know how people always do like, what is that prayer Sierra said about her husband? Disrespect the future, okay? But I'm getting in the past, you were dealing with a future, and then the future, you're going to be dealing with a Russell Wilson, okay? Let me say it one more time. In the past, you were dealing with the future, and in the future, you're going to be dealing with a Russell Wilson. And if you're a man, flip it around. And what's good, Tatiana? You know what I'm saying? And in the future, you're going to be dealing with a princess, with a queen, with somebody who matches your energy, okay? Okay, let's go ahead and get some advice. Okay, the advice card you got, wow. Okay, it's Black Obsidian. It says, I pay attention to what is going on around and within me. I am attentive. I pay attention to what is going on around and within me. I am attentive. Release negative thoughts. Woo! This is what we've been talking about the whole time, baby. Release negative thoughts. Maintain attention on the present moment. Increase situational awareness. Improve responsible thoughts and actions. You have to worry about the past to a certain extent, and you got to worry about the future to a certain extent because we are humans. But at the same time, it's really, really going to be tentative, important, explanation point, all that for you to be in the present moment, because that is what is going to keep you centered. Because if you're all over the place this year, the same way you were last year, honey, you ain't finna make it. You ain't finna make it. No disrespect, baby, but not just you, me, all of us, okay? We were all over the place last year. Like, I feel as though you need to be responsible for your part that you took, regardless of what happened. It don't matter if that person was horrible, treated you horrible, just, ugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, ugh. You need to take responsibility, Capricorn, because, you stayed with that person. You stayed in that job. You stayed in that friendship. You stayed in that energy. When you take responsibility for your role in what happened in that relationship, this is when you will get your justice. When you take responsibility for your part in that relationship, friendship, what a job, situation, whatever, you will get justice. Be in the present moment and improve responsible thoughts and actions. And that is also a reminder for you to only allow people who are responsible in your life. If that motherfucker irresponsible, that motherfucker ain't gonna be in your life. Simple. All right. Okay, let's get you some advice, Capricorn. Let's get some overall advice. What is the overall advice that Capricorn really needs? This prayer that's about to be answered. You're about to have a prayer that's about to be answered once you join this group or once you get this mentor. It's like, yeah, it is actually. Okay, so you got number 22 in Ganyama. Honor of the Ancient King. Number 22, Honor of the Ancient King. If you have been doubting yourself or feeling unworthy of the boldness of your visions, you must allow your spirit to roar, for you shall conquer all obstacles and succeed in your heart's desires. I'm weak. What? Let me read that one more time, baby, because that is exactly what you needed to hear, baby. I couldn't give no better advice than that. Let me read that one more time. And before I read that one more time, what really stands out to me is that the inspiring of others. I feel like you're asking yourself, why did I go through this? Why did I go through this? It's because you're supposed to inspire people. You're supposed to inspire people. You're going to tell people your story. You feel like, what? Huh? You don't look like you've been through that. You're going to be like, yeah, I know. I look good, but like, I've been through some shit. I don't look like what I've been through, but I've been through it and I got out of it. And people are going to come to you like, yo, Capricorn, I've been through the same thing. How did you do it? And you're going to tell them. I'm telling you, like, everything you go through, and you know what? It seems almost unbearable, but you're going to be able to bear it. And when you bear it, and you hang on that cross, and you be vulnerable, and you let people see your scars, people are going to praise you for that. People are going to lift you up for that. People are going to congratulate you, and they're going to ask you how you did it, and you're going to tell them, I did it because I did it through God. I did it through God. I did it through spirit. I did it because I was meant to do it. I was meant to go through that. That obstacle, that ain't shit now. That obstacle, that hurdle, that's a rock. Okay, let me read that one more time, and then we're going to go ahead and do a positive affirmation, and that's your reading, y'all. It says right here, the ancient king of the Zulu brings you an empowering message. You are destined to know and experience what it is to be truly empowered. Your voice, your courage, your wisdom, and your dignity can create considerable spiritual light, uplifting and inspiring others, guiding them from a place of spiritual truth towards the fulfillment of their own divine potential. If you have been doubting yourself, or feeling unworthy of the boldness of your visions, you must allow your spirit to roar, for you shall conquer all obstacles, and succeed in your heart's desires, baby. It ain't nothing that cut at it. Shout. Snip, snip. I'm trying to tell y'all. All right, let's go ahead and do a positive affirmation. That's your reading, y'all. Ooh, that just came out. I'm not. The universe supports me in every way. That's it. That's simple. The universe supports you. God is supporting you. If you feel like you don't got no support, just know that you're supported in every step of the way. In every step of the way, you are supported, Capricorn. In every way, all angles, all light, all steps. In every step of the way, you are supported, baby. Okay? That is your reading, Capricorn. Thank you so much for watching. You guys don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. And definitely share and comment, because that makes me want to continue to do this. That kind of brings me a little bit of a fire to keep on going, all right? Thank you guys again for your time, your energy, all that good stuff. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Bye. Hey, it ain't nothing to cut that bitch show. What? Snip, snip. Hey, what? Snip, snip. All right, I'm done. Bye, y'all.